The fourth one are conditions. How's the economy doing right now? I guess it's doing better, as most analysts are saying right now, but we're still not out of the woods. So conditions, all these economic conditions, competitive conditions would affect any business. You know, some business may be doing well in this climate. Some businesses can be struggling right now, and it's just a matter of weathering the storm. All these ups and downs you should have a plan B, I guess, or plan C in terms of weathering this type of unexpected conditions. So the last one, the fifth one, is the most important one. And I think Betty would agree with me.
Absolutely.
It's character. You have all the 4 C's of credit. You have the capacity, you have capital, you have collateral, you have great economic conditions. It all boils down to the character of the entrepreneur or the business owner or the principles of, you know, an LLC or something. Only because if the financials are great, but the principles are, you know, I had one client, well, not my client, but I knew of one situation where the business was doing great, financials, balance sheet were well in place, but at some point, the one of the principals, one of the partners, got into a gambling problem. So the other partner had to really step in and buy out the stakes of the other partner just to save the company, because it wasn't really doing well for the company in terms of reputation, in terms of financials as well. Because, you know, it's like drugs or you know, being alcoholic. It's an addiction. And if you know, if the other partner is handling the financials of the business, this wouldn't be good in the long run for the company. So those are the 5 C's of credit that, and in this economic climate, banks are going back to basics. That's why I'm talking about the C's of credit. It sounds very academic, but these are the C's that bankers follow when we look at credit applications. And all these C's, I guess, could be put together or could be connected to something what we call relationship banking. And what relationship banking means is at business banking at Sovereign, we don't just sell individual checking accounts or, you know, individual business loans or lines of credit. We look at the business as a whole. We get to know your business, we get to know your business operations, your financials. A client comes to me and asks for a line of credit. I won't just simply hand in an application form. The whole point of relationship banking is to get to know your client and understand what their needs are versus what they want. Because sometimes with the experience of a banker, I've worked with so many types of companies, and sometimes it's just a matter of looking internally, what you can do internally in terms of your financial records or your collection procedures. For example, you can change your way of collecting from your clients if you're if you're just waiting for checks to get mailed in every month. You can ask them to do an automatic debit or electronic transfers such that you can time your payments or collections better, and you can project your collections better. And you can also save time in terms of going to the bank. So those kinds of things, those little steps that you take in terms of improving internally can improve your cash flow. And who knows, maybe if you go in to apply for a $500,000 loan when you actually just need $300,000 line of credit. So something that you have to think about and something you can talk about to your banker. So it's all about a matter of fit with the bank. You know, you get denied, of your loan application with the bank, you can go to another bank. But you have to also take into consideration that it's all about relationship. If you've been banking with a bank for a long time, make sure that that bank would be with you, be on your side when you need them.
Thank you, Natalie. And I think this turned the knowledge, instead of general knowledge that we need about the whole idea of lending and banking and managing a business, is really knowing yourself and your business really well. Because when a banker meets with you, They want you to have a full range of knowledge and experience about your own business, and you're the expert. So that's one of the things I pulled out from what you were telling us all about.